कर दे भाई चलो। चलो यूट्यूब पे So good morning students. I Nishant Sir welcome you on the platform of PLUTUS IAS YouTube channel. So today's current affairs lecture, I hope you all are well. Our first topic is related to agriculture, India's economy, agriculture. From learning to earning, empowering frames through skill development. Okay. So, as we all know, agriculture remains the largest livelihood provider in India, right? Near about 42% of workforce. It contributes near about 42% of GDPs from the workforce scenario, employing near about 42%, right? But it contribute only 18% in GDP. 18% in GDP. So this mismatch we see over here. So this mismatch highlights the low productivity, outdated practices, skill deficits in our agriculture sector, right? Yeah, I write over here. Reason low productivity. First thing, second thing, outdated practices. So these are the reason why we are lacking behind in this sector. To counter this, to bridge this, the government of India now prioritize the farm empowerment through skill development. That is the meaning of this thing. Empowering farmer through skill development. So this is the main scenario. This is the main scenario. A central pillar for farmer. Farmers is a central pillar. Is a central pillar. The agriculture sector is a central pillar for us, right? For Viksit Bharat. Okay. So doubling the income is our main goal. Okay, doubling the income of farmers is our main goal. So let's first of all we see challenges. Okay, why we focus on skilling the farmers, right? So first of all, fragmented land holdings. First point is fragmented land holdings. Near about 86% of Indian farmers are small and marginalized. Okay, I wrote over here 86% of farmers are small and marginalized. ठीक है. So this is the main issue, or by providing them skill or skilling, we give them the training in collective farming, like FPO managements like that. Okay, so for this fragmented land holding, how we skill them, right? So this is the solution. Now, second, now the second point is low mechanization level. Okay. I wrote over here. So low mechanization, farm power availability regarding near about in developing countries or developed countries. Like we are developing countries, and there is also a developed countries like USA, Russia, China. Okay. So 2.6, 2.0 kilo 6 watt hours to put 4 kilowatt per hour. This is India, USA. Okay, so this is the main issue here. हमारे पास मैकेनाइजेशन सही से नहीं है इस चीज में, राइट? फार्म पावर अवेलेबिलिटी जो होनी चाहिए, very low productivity. Okay. Next point is poor resource, right? Poor resource management. Poor resource management. So, decline of soil fertility. Okay. Overuse of fertilizers. This is the main issue regarding this. Poor resource issue. Overuse of fertilizers. So low soil fertility, ठीक है? Low soil fertility, overuse of fertilizers. This is the poor resource mechanism. Next is limited market access. So in this limited market access, lack of knowledge in agri farm or agri business and value additions. That's why the farmer face so much of limitation in their markets. Okay, so this is the main issue. Second, fifth point is youth, right? Youth migration, unemployment, यही सब आ गया ना, youth unemployment. So this, all these are the challenges, and why we have to address this. So we need skilling farming techniques. We have to focus on skilling farming, like okay, like training. I will say like training purposes. First of all, uh, training in collective farmings, right? Training in collective farmings, like collective. I will give the example of that. Okay. Second, the low mechanizations levels. We have to train under. We have a scheme called SMAM. Okay, for customer hiring and machinery use, right? So we have to give them that also, right? Yeah. Third point is poor resource management. So we have soil health card. Okay, soil health card. Now, limited market access. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. We have Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. NAM literacy. ठीक है. National Open Market. E-NAM, sorry. E-NAM also. Okay. For this, Startup India, Digital India. So these all are challenges with data facts, and these are the solution where we focusing on that. So now, why this news? Why news? Because the government of India has recently emphasizing farmers' empowerment through skill development as a key pillar of its Viksit Bharat 2047's vision, aligning with the goal of doubling farming income, right? Doubling farming income. So we see over here an Atmanirbhar Krishi, self-reliant agriculture, giving them skilling because we want a double farming income and Atmanirbhar Krishi. This is the main objective of this program. Okay, the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, along with the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, has intensified efforts to strengthen the farm-based skill training, modernize Krishi Vigyan Kendra (KVK), and expand program like skill training of rural youth (STIOV) and mission on agriculture mechanization. We see SMAM. Recently, I show you this. So this new force aim to bridge the knowledge gap among farmers, promote technology adaptations, and enhance rural livelihood to capacity building, making farmers not just producer but involve, innovator and entrepreneur in the agricultural value chain. Okay, you got that point. So now the skill training of rural youth. Let's connect our uh, second section of this topic. Major government initiative from learning to major government initiative. So major government initiatives. Okay, कौन से हो सकते हैं? Can anyone explain about that? अभी पढ़ा था skill training of rural youth first. Skill training of rural youth. ठीक है. It is launched by Ministry of Agriculture. Ministry of Agriculture. ठीक है. Ministry of Agriculture Farmers Welfare plus Ministry of Skill. ये दोनों ministry है इसमें. Now the objective to do. What is the objective for this scheme? To train. Okay, to train youth. To train youth. 18 years above. Okay, to train youth in this and uh, uh, yeah, the main objective of this scheme is to train the youth about the farming, about the agriculture and linked sector like primary sectors like husbandry and all. So this is the main object, to train the youth. Training regarding farming and allied sector. ठीक है? This is the main objective of this scheme. Now, the duration for this is a short term in 7 days and practical orientation sessions or trainings रहेगी इसमें. Okay, and integrated with agriculture technology management agencies (ATMM) or linked with ATMM. ठीक है? So this is the main objective of this scheme. Any doubt? You need the data of this. Okay, I will provide you the data. Nearly 43,000 youth are trained. पहली चीज Near about 43,000 youth are trained in this program. Okay, 8,761 additional trainings in 2024 एक year में alone. Okay, cover horticulture, animal husbandry, fisheries, daily, all the sectors, right? This is my farming plus allied sector. हाँ, तो इससे related. So this is the whole program about the skill training of rural youths. Let's see. The skill training of youth program has emerged as a cornerstones of cornerstone of rural skilling efforts, designed to provide short-term practice near about 7 days. ठीक है, practical training of around 7 days. STRW equipped rural youth and farmers with hand-on skill in agriculture, allied sectors such as horticulture, dairy, fisheries, animal husbandry. जैसा मैंने अभी आपको बताया थोड़ी देर पहले, okay? I told you about this thing, all the linked sector. Okay. It specially target youth. Second important point, age 18 years and above, including women farmers, aiming to promote both wage and self-employment, integrated under the Agriculture Technology Management Agency (ATMA). ATMA. ओके, यही पूरी चीज मैंने जो 10 मिनट पहले आपको समझाई वही लिखा है. The main objective and the criteria between 21 to 24 were 43,000 youth were trained and the additional 13 सब दिसंबर इतना लोन एक साल में. ठीक है, increasing outreach reflect growing rural participation and rising interest in agriculture as the viable career by fostering entrepreneurship and local skill ecosystem. STRY is creating a generation of self-reliant farming to drive innovation and employment in rural India. Okay, Krishi Vigyan. So this whole, that's all about this scheme. Now let's go to the next topic or next, next scheme, right? Submission on agriculture mechanism. Okay, or machinization CSMI. Second. Submission on agriculture, right? On agriculture. And machinization, है ना? Machinization. Okay. So regarding this, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, it is a part of that. Okay. I will do it. Part of Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. So Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. What is the objective of this scheme? Can I even tell about? Enhance farm mechanizations among all small and marginalized farmers. This is the main objective. Enhance farm mechanization in small and marginal farmers. This is the main objective. Okay, this is the main objective of this scheme. There is three components in that: training and demonstrations, uh, training and demonstrations. Okay, customer hiring center (CHCs). CHC. Second point. And the third one is testing and certifications of farm machinery. Okay. This three is the main objective of this scheme, component of this scheme. Okay. Let's talk about the data regarding this. Now, we see what is the data. The data is 57,139 farmers are trained in that. Okay, we wrote over here seven 57,139 trained farmers. Second point is 5,200 CHS established. ठीक है तो 57,139 farmers are trained in that 5,200 CHS established in that or mechanization subsidies worth 3,700 crores are distributed. Okay, the significance is what is the significance of this? To increase efficiency and reduce the burden. Okay, increase efficiency, reduce the burden. The main thing is that. Okay. Encourage precision agriculture's climate smart techniques practices, right? So those are the main objective of this scheme. Skill training. This is the this is the data. Okay. So we heard about this. To complement skill development, the government has prioritized agriculture mechanism through the submissions on agriculture mechanizations, a component of the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. SMAM focuses on expanding mechanizations to small and marginalized farmers. This is the main objective of this scheme. In region with low farm power availability, it promote custom hiring services, enabling farmers to rent machinery without incurring high ownership cost. Between 2021 से 25 एसएम ट्रेन 50,000 ये वही डेटा है जो मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आपको बताया थ्रू कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग वर्कशॉप्स demonstrations and information education communications activities. It also ensure quality assurance by performance testing and certification of equipments by enhancing awareness, efficiency, and mechanization's literacy. SAM is bridging the technology gap between large and small farmers, thus improving productivity and reduce drudgery in rural livelihood. ठीक है. Now strengthen knowledge on soils, resources, and value chain. We can say soil health card next. So next topic ये दिख रहा है ना सबको? Soil health card launched year 2015. ठीक है? Objective to provide soil nutrient status for scientific fertilizers use. Okay, लिख देता हूँ मैं. ठीक है? This is the main objective of this scheme to provide soil nutrient status for scientific fertilizers use. अब प्रोग्रेस क्या हुई है इस चीज में ये देख सकते हैं एज ऑफ जुलाई 20 data. Okay, so what is the data in that? 25.17 crores card distributed. पहली चीज. ठीक है. दूसरी चीज 93,000 ट्रेनिंग सेशंस. 93 के लिख दे रहा हूं मैं. Okay, 6.8 lakh field demonstrations. So this is the data of this scheme. Okay, how it is how it impact on soil, right? Soil health. So it reduced the fertilizer use. Impact. Reduce fertilizers. Six to 8% ओवरऑल. ठीक है, इतना कम हो चुका है. अब अगर रिड्यूस किया तो येल्ड बड़ी होगी, राइट? इंक्रीज येल्ड नियर अबाउट 5 to 7%. ओके. प्रमोट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट सबसे बेस्ट एग्जांपल होना चाहिए, राइट, फॉर द सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट along with long term fertility. So this is soil health card overall. The scheme launching year, objective, the data, and the impact. Okay. प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना नेक्स्ट स्कीम. So the next scheme is प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना 4.0 for 2022 to 2026 time period. The flagship program under skill missions, skill India missions. Okay. ठीक है। ऐसा प्रोग्राम जो कि ये प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना flagship program under the Skill India mission. The main objective of Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana is to mainstream agriculture and allied skill development within the national skill qualification framework. समझ में आ रहा है? तो ये चीज जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ दिस स्कीम टू मेनस्ट्रीम एग्रीकल्चरल एंड अलाइड स्किल डेवलपमेंट, मतलब कि दोनों चीजों को एक मेन स्ट्रीम में लाना है, एक धारा में लाना है, द नेशनल स्किल क्वालिफिकेशन फ्रेमवर्क। ठीक है, देखो to mainstream agriculture and skill program with national skill framework, right? National skill ठीक है, NSQF. So this is the main objective of this scheme. Of mode of training, what are the mode of training? Short-term mode, recognition of prior learning, RPL. Okay. Third thing is special projects, customized module for farmers. Right. These three are the main objective of this scheme. Okay. Now, what is the data for that? 1.6 crores trained in this program. Second thing is 1.29 crore certifications will already provided. 1.29 crore. Just Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Training sector, including farmer mechanizations, dairy, food processing, organic farming. Okay. So this all are the training sectors in this Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Okay. So what is the outcome? To standardize agricultural skills, boost employability and income diversifications. Okay. So this whole about Pradhan Mantri Vikas Yojana. Now the sector specific missions for skill and capacity building. In this that there are three schemes. First is mission for integrated development of horticulture. Second is the राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन. ये राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन आपके इस बार के प्रीलिम्स का क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है, पता है ना सबको? क्योंकि राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन लास्ट टाइम में मैंने वर्क किया था और वो डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चंस आया है आपके प्रीलिम्स में, राइट, इन 2025. सो आप लोग अगर करंट अफेयर्स कहीं से कवर नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ हार्ड कॉपी में करंट अफेयर्स चाहिए, तो आप प्लूटस आईएएस की करंट ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पे जाके करंट अफेयर्स के डेली सेगमेंट में जा सकते हो। वहाँ डेली आर्टिकल अपलोड होते हैं और वो आर्टिकल्स नियर अबाउट प्लूटस आईएएस की टेस्ट सीरीज जो करंट अफेयर्स की थी उससे नियर अबाउट 35 क्वेश्चंस इस प्रीलिम्स में आपको रिफ्लेक्ट हुए हैं। ओके, तो आप लोग अगर चाहे तो वो विजिट कर सकते हैं प्लूटस आईएएस की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट, जहाँ पे आपको करंट अफेयर्स के बारे में और भी बहुत सी चीजें जानने को मिलेंगी और बहुत सी डाइवर्स सेक्टर्स के करंट अफेयर्स आप देख सकते हो जो कि डायरेक्टली आपके यूपीएससी सीएससी में रिलेवेंट है। ओके, सो प्लीज विजिट द प्लूटस आईएएस वेबसाइट। सो स्किल सेक्टर स्पेसिफिक मिशंस फॉर एग्रीकल्चर, इसमें तीन चीज आती है। एक जैसे बताया मिशन फॉर इंटीग्रेशन इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ हॉर्टिकल्चर, सेकंड आएगा राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन, तीसरा आएगा पीएम किसान संपदा योजना। अब फोकस एरिया क्या क्या है, जैसे इसका देख लीजिए, मिशन फॉर इंटीग्रेटेड इन डेवलपमेंट फॉर हॉर्टिकल्चर, इसका मेन फोकस एरिया होगा पोस्ट हार्वेस्टिंग मैनेजमेंट, हाई वैल्यू क्रॉप्स। ओके, व्हाट आर द की अचीवमेंट इन दैट कि 9.73 lakhs, okay, 9.73 lakhs farmers are trained from the time period between 2014 to 2024. And this is all about the what is the main promote to holistic growth of horticulture through a comprehensive approach covering fruit, vegetable, spices, flowers and bamboo under the Human Resource Development Program. यही जो डाटा अभी आपको मैं दे रहा था, 9.73 lakhs farmer has been trained from 2014-15 to 2023-24, ठीक है। These training enhance knowledge on post harvest management, protect cultivation and high value horticulture practices, enabling diversification and the better returns। जो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आपको बताया वही है इस स्कीम में, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन। व्हाट इज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव of this or focusing area of Rashtriya Gokul Mission is indigenous food, indigenous breed improvement. Okay, this is the main program. ये देख लोगे आप जैसे मल्टी अप्रोचेबल राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन, राष्ट्रीय पशुधन विकास योजना implemented under by Rashtriya Pashudhan Vikas Yojana are focused on the development and conservation of indigenous bovine breeds. The initiative is trained to equip 38,736 multi-purpose artificial insemination technique in rural India. मैत्री, ये मैत्री के बारे में आप लोग एक बार प्लीज सर्च करना, ये आपके लिए होमवर्क है। व्हाट इज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव, अब लॉन्च किया गया, ठीक है, मिनिस्ट्री एंड डेटा एंड फैक्ट्स। This not only improve livestock productivity but also create rural employment and technical expertise at the grassroots level। समझ में आया राष्ट्रीय गोकुल मिशन क्या है और मेन फोकसिंग एरिया क्या है इसका, ब्रीड इंप्रूवमेंट, इंडिजिनियस ब्रीड इंप्रूवमेंट। तीसरा आता है पीएम किसान संपदा योजना। अब इसका मेन फोकसिंग एरिया क्या है कि कहाँ पे मेनली फोकस कर रहा है, ये फूड प्रोसेसिंग एंड वैल्यू चेन ट्रेनिंग्स पे। ओके, इसमें लिखा होगा ना पीएम किसान संपदा योजना एम टू स्ट्रेंथन इंडिया's food processing infrastructure and supply chain, as I already said you about that. Under its human resource and institutions component, it emphasizes R&D, promotional activities and skill development across the food value chain from floor worker to quality control supervisors. As of 2025 June, 1601 project has been approved and 1133 completed, benefiting over 34 lakhs farmers. This initiative links farm level productions with industry requirements, boosting both income and employment in the agri-food ecosystem. ओके तो ये तीन चीज इसके अंदर में आता था जो अभी हमने थोड़ी देर पढ़ा कि सेक्टर स्पेसिफिक मिशंस फॉर एग्रीकल्चर्स में, ठीक है। अब मल्टी डायमेंशनल इम्पैक्ट क्या क्या कर रहा है। सबसे पहले अगर हमें देखे जाए तो इकोनॉमिक पर्पसेस से तो क्या करना चाहेगा, enhance productivity, okay, enhance productivity, entrepreneurship and rural income generation, right? यही चीज करेगा। This is the main impact on economic side. What about the social perspective? Reduce migration. अभी हमने जो challenges पढ़े नहीं थे, we already you already heard about the challenges ना, all the challenges. So we are addressing that अलग-अलग 6-dimensional impacts. What are the impact after we giving the skill, after we provide skilling to the farmer? So in social perspective, we can say reduce migrations, increase participations of women in agro enterprises, right? The next is technology. Now technological upgradation, we can say greater mechanization, machineries, heavy machinery, digital literacies, and adopting and innovations, right? This whole thing is comes under technological part. Now, what are the environmental aspects? How skilling the farmers will impact on the environmental perspective? First of all, sustainable practices, balanced fertilizers use, and soil conservation, right? The institutional reforms in this time. If we talk about the institutional, strong FPOs, cooperative modules, extension linkages. I will give you a data from FPOs. Under 10,000 FPO, this is scheme FPOs. Under the 10,000 FPO schemes are now being trained to use the e-name and GM platforms. Of machinery also mechanism, integrating them into national digital marketplace, both of them, e-name or GM. Okay. So this is the main dimensions which enhance employability, entrepreneurship among economic perspective, increase adaptation of mechanism, modern technology, improve soil hold, sustainable, environmental, strength value chain linkages, FPO, institutional, mainstream of agriculture with the national and global framework, social perspective. To gather this initiative, global platform. Sorry, वो उधर हो गया. Together, this initiative will elevate agriculture from a sustainable activity, knowledge-driven enterprises to a rural India inclusive growth, social. Okay. So this all are the main perspective of this scheme. In the conclusion, please write this conclusion. Okay. India's agriculture's transformation is deeply rooted in skill development, technological adaptation, and institutional capacity building. From STRY, rural youth training, to SMAM, mechanization outreaches, from soil health card to PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana, national skilling integration. Every initiative contributes to empowering farmer as informed decision makers and agri enterprises. Okay. So this is the main thing. Up now, how we connected or what are the challenges in this scheme? वो तो वो challenges थे ना. we talk about those challenges which we're facing, and we have to use this skill program. Now, what are the challenges which skill program are facing? Okay, first, now, so first आएगा short duration and limited depth of training. Why short duration? Because we see typically in STRY training, there are typically 5 to 7 days, which is sufficient for awareness, not the mastery. Okay, in STRY, yes. Farmers need continuous. Farmers needs continuous sessions, long and hand-on exposures in their sectors like farming. अलग 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 चीज होती है, उनको लंबे लंबे सेशंस होने चाहिए, सब चीजें समझ में आना चाहिए, राइट? To adapt new technical confidency or confidence, right? For example, a short mechanization module may teach how to operate a tractor, but not to how to maintain or finance it, right? शॉर्ट टाइम में क्या होगा, 5 से 7 दिन में हम कितना ही सिखा देंगे. अगर मैं आज आपको ट्रेन करने जाऊँ एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर का, आपको पता ही नहीं चल पाएगा. तो दिस इज द मेन चैलेंज. सेकंड आएगा वीक पोस्ट इन ट्रेनिंग लिंकेजेस. ठीक है, weak post and training linkages like credit and market about that. So many trainees suggest to convert skill into livelihood due to lack of access of credit. First of all, bank reluctance, collateral issues, right? Second thing is market linkages or FPO memberships, है ना? So these are the main objectives of that. These are the main issue regarding this thing, like market and credit facilities. As a result, on this both the issues, as a result, self-employability opportunities remain underutilized. Okay, after so much of training. Yeah. Third thing I need regional and social disparities. Regional and social disparities. So, in regional and social disparities, we can say the mechanization and training outreaches are concentrated in Western and Southern India. Okay, because Eastern, Northeastern, and hilly states lag behind due to small landholds and poor infrastructure. सही बात है, यहाँ साइड में ज्यादा हमें इशू आता है. अब दूसरी चीज एक और ये आएगी इसमें कि वुमेन फार्मर्स near about 30% of the workforce often face mobility and social barrier to attaining this training sessions. So this is the main issue. Again, we see the issues. Next is the fragmented institutional. ठीक है, fragmented institutional work or coordination लिख दो. ठीक है, अब now this why we have written this coordination and work, because it's overlapping between multiple ministries like agriculture, उसके बाद skill development, FPI, MOAID. So they run separate training programs in each ministries, and they are overlapping in that in between ministries. So lack of a unified monitoring or data sharing system, right? So duplications of efforts plus poor impact assessments. These are the major issues, major challenges. So what we reform needed in that? So establish a national agriculture skill portal, best. Okay, integrated with all farming initiatives and tracking outcomes. And that best part for that. Third thing, next thing, next challenges is limited private sector and industrial partnerships. देख लो यहीं पर ही. लिमिटेड ट्राइबल सेक्टर्स लिखते हैं इसको हम ये लिखते हैं कि लिमिटेड प्राइवेट सेक्टर कैसे करें हाँ स्किल लिख लियो इसमें स्किल आएगा सही इंडस्ट्रियल प्लस स्किल भी आएगा हाँ? Limited private sector in skill industrial participation. Why this will happen? Why this is the issues? Because most training remains government-led programs, huh, which are minimal participations, agro startups, farm equipments manufacturing, food processing industries. So the consequently skills are not always market aligned or technology oriented. So what how we reduce this challenge or how we eradicate this challenge? We need a reform. Need which type of reform? Incentivize public-private partnership (PPP), skilled PPP program, or industrial academic collaboration for demand-based curriculum designing. Right. So these all are the major challenges which we face in this scheme. Now, let's see. Consider following statements: skill training of rural youth, submissions on agriculture mechanizing, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, Rashtriya Gokul Mission. Which of the following scheme primarily aim at developing skill-based and capacity of farmers in India? चारों होंगी इसमें. D. Right now the main questions: skilling farmers and rural youth is key to achieving self-reliant and technology-driven agriculture in India. Discuss the role, first part, discuss the role of government initiative in promoting farmers employment through skill development and capacity building. ये चारों चीज आएगी इसमें आपके मेंस आंसर्स में. Okay, write this answer for 15 marks. Okay. So that's all in today's current affairs class. Thank you and have a nice day. Okay.